Liquid have finally managed to do it. They've secured a spot in the playoffs of the Blast Paris Major. I didn't expect it to happen. I was rooting for it to happen. And yeah, as an NA fan, it's nice to see. Without further ado, here's the match. Liquid won the 2-1 stage today, securing their spot in the quarterfinal of the Paris Blast Major, beating out the British team Into the Breach 2-0, one match on Overpass, the other on Anubis. Liquid kicked things off by taking the first 4 rounds the T side of Overpass. ITB came back with 2 of their own, but Liquid managed to squeeze in 1 more. Following that, the Brits were impenetrable on their CT side half, gaining 8 rounds in a row and closing the half out 10-5. This match made the map feel very CT-sided with the pistol 3, then 5 more going to Liquid for a total of 8, putting them up to 13 at the start of their CT half. But things did fall apart for the Americans when ITB managed to push it over into OT. Following that, Liquid took the first 3 on CT, then eventually got 1 more on the T side switch to take the map. Heading into Anubis, it was important to remember that ITB had some of the highest stats, with 2 of their players ranking 1 and 2 in the world for the map. The initial 3 goes to ITB on the T side, but by the rifle round, Liquid managed to take 1 away. ITB comes back following, putting Liquid on a broken bye. There was no clear dominant team on the first part of this half, with both teams having good executes and holds on both sides, despite the bookkeepers favoring this one in the Brits' favor. Liquid tied it up in the 12th round, evening out the scoreline 6-6, and finally broke ahead with 7 on the 13th. Suddenly things came to a very important 1v1 between Crucial and Yakindar, with a last-second bomb plant on A. Yakindar closed it out and secured 8 for Liquid. Immediately following, OC hits a crazy double no-scope after pushing through mid on ITB, one of which is through a smoke, securing the 9th round and putting Liquid up by 3 on the British team to close out the half. Liquid go on to grab the first pistol on their T side, widening the gap, and then go on to have a dominant T side start, resetting the Brits multiple times and forcing them into back-to-back unfavorable bye rounds. They finally got a chance in the 19th round on their bye, but when things turned into a 3v3 with 30 seconds left on the clock, the Americans fall in on B and get the bomb down. In a nail-biter 2v2, OC hits a flick headshot on Thomas and then puts Volt down with a 4K to secure the 13th round over ITB and put the Englishman back on another broken bye. Things continue in this manner until Liquid were on match point 15. Finally, Rollin managed to clap back with a nice 3K off of FAMAS of all things, giving them their first round after many. But ultimately, things went into an A plant for Liquid, with a man advantage over the CT retake. ITB managed to get an unlikely defuse, putting them up to 8. The Brits chugged on, taking 3 more rounds, but Liquid turned it into a 2-on-2 on A site, with Nitro on 1 HP. OC kills Rollin, Crucial taps the bomb, and dies. Liquid win, 16-9. This secured the 2-1 spot for Liquid, which guaranteed them a spot in the playoffs.